Yeah, Mike says if a state doesn't withhold tax, they just want to watch someone fuck themselves. And yeah, that is very true, Mike. Reading your, I don't know if you're hearing, I don't know if you're listening. That is very true. The state basically of Minnesota just wants to watch poor people get extra poor. Is what my opinion of the situation is. Because most people that do end up paying for the lottery end up being low income, because it's their only chance out of the trap. But, you know, I could totally see like, if it wasn't for the fact that I don't have any like small business or like things going on beyond the stream that I could put extra money into, that I felt would make more, I definitely would just like invest in that. Like I would see, I could see you very much reinvesting into your label and your music if you won the lottery.
Yeah, I definitely would be like stabilizing a platform for myself. If I won the lottery, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't. Here's the thing about the lottery for me. I definitely would invest in like my lifestyle, right? But for the long run, right? Like I would buy me some property. I'd of course reinvest. You know, put half of it aside or invest in it and like other things and other aspects.
Yeah.
But I definitely like stabilize like my home life, like getting that shit together.
Well, then that's kind of my approach. Is like, yeah, invest in property, make sure I have a home that's bought and paid for, so I only have to pay the income tax, the property tax on it yearly.
What the fuck was that, bro? That was the Stray Sentinel attacking me,
dude. Dude, it might be time to murder him.
Nah, man, I don't want to spend the time killing that thing. That thing sucks, dude. God, man, this is so fucking.
Just got bodied in the boss arena by the tree sentinel, and you're just like, no, I don't want to kill him. Yeah, he fucked me over, but I don't want to spend the time to kill him. He's not worth killing.
The bitch, man. He's a big bitch. Alright guys, welcome back to Elden Ring. My name is Roomba.
The Roombanari.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Umbrella, it's the liver as well. How's it going, Liv?
Live it up.
Living la vida loca.
Well, I'm gonna fucking die. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, test tomorrow, but I study at Wolf, and I'll study at what? Live, no. Has internet dad, let me tell you, that is a bad idea. You shouldn't cram last minute. Get yourself a cup of cocoa. Get yourself a little bit of an ice cream, and do a little bit of studying now.
Yeah, but while you're studying, make sure you are tuning in to an every night stream where I can teach you all the school.
All of the school stuff.
All the school in 1 hour. If you. Yeah, this. I'll teach you. Professor Umby.
Professor Umby. Professor Umbra. Umbro.
Okay, oh god, no.
Yeah, I cannot let you get away with telling me you're going to ignore your studying to watch a stream live. Internet dad will not allow that. grab my computer stuff already, so I'm giving myself a break from that. That's fair. That is fine. That is fine.
So you're doing Hollow Knight today.
I am doing Hollow Knight today. I'm doing Hollow Knight until we beat the Hollow Knight and get the first credit roll.
So be playing Hollow Knight with you. Tomorrow.
Oh, you'll be playing it while I'm playing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Pantheon running.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Pantheon run is tomorrow then.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Are you ready? Have you been practicing? Have you been training? Have you been studying your moves?
Fuck no, I haven't, dude. I'm fucking slacking. But here's my thing. I naturally walked in doing those Pantheons.
Naturally ready to slap.
Yeah, so it's like
This guy, Children of the Light. That's fair, Liv. You do the things that help you relax after a hard cram sesh, but don't just cram everything at like past midnight. That's not healthy, and it doesn't actually help you remember or learn the material.
And it would show that Ruben planned this himself.
Austin.
True.
Austin, we hear stuff in the background as well.
What up?
Not much. What's going on?
What's up, man?
I was watching some true crime, dude.
Oh, yo, true crime is a lot of fun. I've actually found a new joy. I've been watching Moist's music videos, The Gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, some of his shit slaps.
Yeah, dude, The Gentleman. Like, corpse inspired sometimes.
Corpse inspired. There's some soft boy music that I can get behind.
Dude, soft boy. That was your nickname in high school.
No, we know what my nickname was in high school. Do you remember? Skynet is dope, yes, and yeah, no, we told this one on stream. Do you remember what I said my nickname was in high school? Beyond, of course, Flip, and Flippy, which is clearly where I actually got my freaking streaming name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, then what was my other high school nickname?
Well, I mean, if you're not referring to the one I just presented you, I'm not really sure.
I have never been called soft boy.
Bro, don't cap.
Never been called soft boy, excluding right fucking now. No one has called me soft boy to my face.
It got me off guard as fuck.
Oh.
I'm glad that I could come in on such a note, you know?
Dude.
Glad to come in at large.
Soft boy. Yeah. Yeah. I was. Holy shit, dude. God, I love tuning out, dude.
There are some wild moments, to be fair.
Bro,
First, I wouldn't let him speak to me like that. Gotta goon to get the poon.
You gotta be a goon to get that poon, cause yeah.
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 Anyway, hold on, I'm gonna pee. You guys can listen if you want.
Alright, yeah, let me pause. So they can
I'll
hear.
pause the whole stream so that everyone can hear you tinkle.
You may not be able to hear it, though. Can you hear it?
No.
Dang.
I heard a little tinkle. I heard a little drip drop.
Yeah, I'm like finishing up now.
He just didn't have the stream for the stream.
What the fuck?
Go.
And Liv says, no, please, not this again.
Hey man, if he doesn't have the stream for the stream, I guess you know you don't have to deal with it at all, Liv.
Yeah, cause I'm out here, yeah, with my boy Soft Boy and Love Shaft, yeah.
Love Shaft, baby, love
remembered.
Shaft.
You
You
remember
remember it is, but you didn't remember my motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm joined by Love Shaft and Soft Boy.
Fuck you.
Umbrella.
Oh man, I got the objectively much better name in this scenario. Bro, I think this is canon now, right?
It's been confirmed. Who is the Soft Boy? It's rumored.
What the fuck?
Bro, if I visit him this weekend, I'm gonna turn on my phone and be like, this just in. Soft Boy spotted in his natural habitat.
You're the one that literally just sent a video to the group chat of me waterboarding my roommate.
Yeah, I did. It popped up, dude, 2 years ago today.
Did you
Flippy,
lose some freaking
waterboarding
Snapchat
his roommate.
friends? Didn't you lose some Snapchat friends over posting that to your story?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, no way. Did y'all see that just now? Bro,
No.
my-
You jumped up into the middle of the freaking like
No-
rocks.
No, dude. In the background, my Black Knife guy literally was frozen in space, then took a mad fucking shit L, dude.
He just took the fattest L.
Well, looks like I'm doing this the hard way.
Looks like I'm redoing this one. Yeah, no, like I said, he's weak to physical damage. So you just need to use weapons that deal physical damage. He ironically is resistant to bleed damage.
That doesn't
Mario
surprise me.
Party stream when, Liz says.
Fucking. After I get, God damn it.
After he gets goddamn it, I love it.
After I damn God for his crimes against humanity.
Well, good luck with that endeavor. Young Liverpool.
The youngest of Liverpools, little Liverpool, as it were.
Again, I still think Liverpool is not a real place until I've seen it.
It's not a place. Liverpool is a person in your chat.
Oh, dude. I
Mindfuck.
heard about
Dude,
that
if
in
Liv-
movies.
Liv, if you become a rapper, like your name's gonna be like Lil Liver, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to my girl Liverpool. Yeah.
So never. I like to use Frost.
She's the sharpest of the tools. Yeah.
I think Malekith is actually strong against holy, frostbite, and hemorrhage damage. I have no clue what the black knife technically is.
She bodies all these fools. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the black blade is holy damage.
Is it now?
Yeah. That might be partially why you're having troubles.
Well,
Wait, is the black flame? Yeah, my Godslayer greatsword isn't though. That's good to know.
Bro, the only Pokemon that be appearing in your chat is just dog booty.
Yeah. So I
One
hear.
time there was a Gibble, but that's it.
Once upon a time.
Yeah. Dude, Mike, I heard you got a new car.
I got a new car. Heck yeah, congrats, dude.
You did.
Frost lowers defense, thus increasing the damage. That's fair. He's resistant to frost, but I guess like it doesn't matter if you keep debuffing his defense.
Well, fuck.
Y'all ever just like sit down and like you feel like a little weird, like a little like tingle, you know? And then later on in the day you're like inspecting and you see that you like popped a zit on like your ass cheek.
No.
Damn.
How are you getting assets, dude?
I don't know. I didn't. I just asked if y'all did.
Well, doesn't that preclude the concept that you likely are getting assets if
Maybe
you're
if you
asking
like to
about
read
it?
into things too much. Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, I feel like have you ever questioned like denotes that as a concept?
I mean, how do people get zits anywhere though, really?
Stress, lack of like washing in the area, and eating foods that are like extra greasy or heavy in sugar and lipids.
Okay, so how does that logic make it
And
seem
maybe you're super stressed, dude. Maybe that's what you're trying to tell me is
You know, maybe
you
I
got
am.
ass stress.
Yeah.
Maybe you got butt stress.
Maybe I just need to get eaten to get rid of the ass stress.
And I think I know the solution.
Bro, you better shoot me those deets.
Dude, I'll do something even better.
You better shoot me.
Subscribe at onlyfans.com/umbranari. You get free. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I'm just kidding. It's not free.
It's not free.
Yeah.
That's what I'm joking about.
Yeah. Don't give that. Yeah. Don't give that away for free, dude. Was it us that was talking about like there's literally an app dedicated for feet pics? Was it us? Who was I talking
It was
about?
not on stream, but it might have been us.
I want to say there was a conversation we had pertaining to that shit.
Cause like people be like posting like these sussy pics like online, just
That's wiki feet.
online. But why do that when you can make some money off of it? Cause there's some real freaks out there that are willing to spend money. Like they want to see that. I don't know why, but they do.
Never have I ever got a hole stabbed in my mouth. Wait, what are you talking about, Liv? What are you talking about, Liv?
That did seem a little out of left field.
Yeah.
Like, are you talking about like a fucking piercing or some shit? Like,
'Cause, yeah, none of us have gotten tongue piercings before.
I mean, I know I haven't. Like,
They're just too excited to share the pics. Like, oh, I gotta put this out there right now. Right now, everyone needs to see this right now. Can't help themselves. Yeah, not only that, Liv, but you also like asked about free merch. Both of those things, relative to the conversation we were having, a little odd. I don't think we were talking about merch, but if you're referring to the OnlyFans, the OnlyFans, I guess, could be considered like merch.
Could be considered merch. Could be.
Yeah. Liv has actually had a hole stabbed in her mouth. I have had a drill a hole in my mouth. I've had a dick in my what?
Oh, whoa, what?
Nothing. Say what?
A penis.
Going to each their own.
Say what? Bro, I don't know where that came from.
Wait a minute, are
Sorry.
you talking about a penis?
Dude. Are you talking about a cock?
Dude, I think we are. Also, I'm thinking about leveling up the Dark Moon Greatsword. Oh, never mind, I lied. It's an intellect weapon. Fuck. Okay, this is gonna be a Malekith attempt stream. Welcome everybody, this is Umbranari. I am joined by Love Shaft and fucking
Damn love shaft. Straight to the other, obviously, but left a
Bro.
hole in your mouth. So, yeah, no, not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Dude, what if I change my Twitch name to Love Shaft?
just
then
rebrand.
Yeah, the next time I go live, dude, like all of a sudden, all these people like have a notification that Love Shaft went live. I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, what the fuck?
Nah,
They,
dude,
like,
I'm
roll it.
friends with the Love Shaft. Like, I'll even like promote it like hardcore, just like, yeah, dude, guys. By the way, I'm looking forward to the Love Shaft stream. Hope everyone can make it.
Guys, did you hear Love Shaft's returning after like 3 months? You better be there. Everyone's like, dude, what?
Who the fuck is Love Shaft?
They roll in out of sheer curiosity, and then they see me.
This is goofy food is fire. Also, I didn't go straight through it. It's healed though. Don't worry, minor injuries. What the fuck, Liv?
I'm gonna tell my friends I like at my job and shit, and like make posters. Just who is Love Shaft? Like, and it's like a picture of you with like, you know, like half your face covered up by like by a board or like some fucking like, you know, some basic looking propaganda of just like who is Love Shaft?
It looks like a YouTube thumbnail or something.
Yeah, like a circle, like a big ass
Uncovering
red circle, just pointed like at like your fucking jock or some shit. Just
It's like,
Who is
find
Love Shaft?
Love Shaft.
What is Love Shaft?
The
Can you
dark story.
Feel the shaft on February 20th. That's like a Valentine's Day special. Just
Experience the shaft.
Valentine's Day special for the Love Shaft.
oh fuck,
This
I'm
is the
dead.
saddest porno I've ever heard of.
The return of Love Shaft. The fellowship of the Love Shaft. The two Love Shafts.
Return of the Love Shaft. Oh man, how often can you change your Twitch name? Because like,
2
if I-
months, dude. 2 months.
Every 2
Oh,
months.
man.
Not Love Shaft.
He's really considering up until he heard 2 months.
Just
Yeah.
not
To
underscore
be
Love
to
Shaft.
be fair though, that's kind of on track with my stream history. I could stream on Valentine's Day as Love Shaft, and then return as Akira. 2 months later.
It's just funny because you're gonna be like appearing in like Shelly's stream, my stream, Flip stream as Love Shaft, like
For a while.
for a long while, dude. Like,
Just gonna be the love shaft in a lot of streams for a long while.
I'm down for it. I will promote
I think it'd be hilarious.
a perfect like inside joke.
Dude, yeah. If I make it, when I start like releasing songs on Spotify, it's gonna be under Love Shaft.
Like that shitty like
Yeah.
like fucking what is it?
Love Handle.
Yeah, love handle.
Damn love handle. Getting the band back together, Ferb.
Gosh, dude. Phineas and Ferb was one of the greatest shows of our generation, I fucking swear.
I heard they're making a reboot.
They should just stop.
Yeah. Nah, because everything now is like actual steaming trash.
Everything now is steaming garbage, and honestly, the biggest reason for that, in my opinion, is just having to insert X, Y, or Z. Like, you have to have representation for everything, even if it doesnn't fit. Phineas and Ferb had great representation. I mean, Baljeet, Buford. You had the poor kid Buford. You had Baljeet. You had Isabella. You had the Campfire Girls. Like, it was the best show ever. It had everything and everyone.
True.
Disney is losing tons of money, so they are grasping at straws.
Yeah,
see
that is my opinion. Yeah, they're grasping at fucking straws.
Yeah, well then what they should do, if they are smart, the only thing I could see them remaking would be like Gravity Falls, just because I don't, there's more content that could be made out of that.
Gravity Falls was like an underrated gem by like its own community. Like,
it was actually like unironically very well written, great character like progression, and like super, like there's like tons of Easter eggs in the show and the episodes. Nuts.
yeah.
Very good story, unique. Probably it was. I think Phineas and Ferb is my all-time favorite, but that show I didn't watch until like way later. One of my girlfriends really liked the show, and I had never seen it. I never watched it. Like, it was just a little past when I watched Disney, you know, but it was super good.
Oh, that was close.
Obviously, SpongeBob is a fucking classic, though.
Oh yeah, SpongeBob was a classic.
Bro, it's like that old or when SpongeBob's running away, you know, and he's like out of my way, can't you see he's gonna kick my butt?
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
The old man's like, I love the young people.
That's when an entertainment company doesn't care about content anymore. Yeah, no, they're trying to like regain goodwill by basically burning down the only things that had goodwill left.
Fuck, man, why does he have to do ranged attack on us?
He keeps getting close, honestly.
Yeah, well, not close enough, Flip Flop. Not close enough.
You're right. You're right. I mean, bagels are for closers, Umbra, and you're not a closer just yet.
Yeah, man, I'm a finisher, man. I like to finish. I like to finish all over the place. All right.
Mike wants to know if you've got Bloodhound Step. Of course he's got the Bloodhound Step. I don't know which one he has it on, though.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, I
imagine
do have Bloodhound Step. I guess I could be using that.
Bro, yeah, dude. I don't even know what I would do if I didn't have that. I'd be like a little pleb or something.
Dude, honestly, I'm fucking pretty base without it.
It's just like when everyone asks, "You got cocaine?" Of course we got cocaine. Oh, it wasn't a question; it was a statement. He knew you had it.
Bro, you got that nose candy though?
Dude, you know it, bro.
Oh man, dude. All right, I said we make a game where we all sit like like a circle, right? And we have we have one of those like spinning tables, and we put like a whole bunch of drugs on the table and we spin it, and whatever lands in front of you, you gotta do. Yeah, no, I agree. Great idea, right, guys? Like, super. Oh.
Rebooting.
I'm sorry. Yeah, straight up rebooting. What was that?
I will not repeat myself.
Well, in that case, I guess we're never gonna know. Hey guys, want to play spin the bottle?
Oh no, I said rebooting because Freedom said reboot. I want to make
I straight up zoned out.
Rebooting.
rebooting. Calculating L's. L number 496.
Freedom_switch. Welcome to the stream. If you would like to get top tier content and potentially premium picks, please.
Yeah, we're selling feet pics, dick pics, hole pics, all kinds of pics. Heck yeah, Liv. Just make sure you're lurking and leaving Umber stream up so you can hear us and potentially, ignore us while you study. And best of luck with the studyage.
Calculating. Calculating study.
Ooh, hydrate.
I just hydrated actually. It's funny that was. I'm gonna hydrate again. I'll hydrate again just for you, Liv.
Got that juicy juice.
I hydrated many times today. It is what a real person would do, not an AI.
Liv is just gonna judge.
Oh fuck!
I was gonna say that at first that was really impressive, just being out of the range.
Yeah, but then I speak too soon.
Got hit by that boulder.
Man, this is honestly like a fucking roadblock, bro. Like I'm about to go respect or something.
That's good. You're kind of Golden Order build, aren't you?
I don't even know because
Guy.
I'm balanced for faith because of the black knife, and I've got high dex for the katanas.
Guys, I miss Minecraft. I want to play.
Oh, actually, download CurseForge and then download Vault Hunters version 3. Let me know if your piece.
In Borderlands?
It kind of. Download the mod pack. Let me know if your PC can run it, and we can get started on getting everyone together that said yeah, and figuring out when we'll start that.
File B.
I have no clue. It's on CurseForge. Do you need me to do a walkthrough on how to get all that downloaded?
Not this current hour.
Not at this current hour. All right.
But I'm gonna be keep it a hundo with you, sir. I don't even know where. I'm probably gonna have to buy another hard drive or something because I don't have room anywhere for anything.
How and why? Oh, it's because you have music stuff.
You want me to explain the concept of running out of storage? Like, I'm confused.
I'm confused how you're running out of storage, but then again, I have just so many hard drives. I keep forgetting. I just keep on oh, I need more memory. I'm gonna fucking add another hard drive. Ooh, hey, there's this one at surplus. I'm gonna add another hard drive.
Yeah, but you know,
Oh, hey, I'm gonna cannibalize my other PC for another hard drive. But yeah, no, like, but at the same time, I'm also like, I just delete games that are taking up space,
yeah, and I already did that.
and you still are running out of space.
Bro, I don't think you understand.
Fuck, dude.
How much space
I'll be-
music takes up?
That
I
was
don't.
so doable, man. Oh
Each,
my fucking.
like- Virtual instruments are fucking massive.
Yeah, I
And-
don't actually understand that. You're right.
And then,
I
like,
straight-
songs like projects are really big too.
yeah, no, that's also on the list of don't understand the concept. I'll freely admit, yeah, those two things I definitely don't understand the concept of how big they are. I always have figured at most they were at about 200 or 300 megs a piece.
No, dude, no. No,
Really?
bro,
Else.
just like the file, like the file for a song before it has been mastered is gonna be maybe like multiple gigs.
Damn.
Because uncompressed songs before they're mastered are uncompressed, and uncompressed songs are huge.
Well, yeah, I know the concept of uncompressed files versus compressed files. Yeah, I didn't expect them to be that massive.
Flip flop. I mean, not flip flop. Freedom. What job are you getting?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt Austin. But yeah, no, are you moving into another trucking position, or are you just different job with a different company, or different job with the same company? Hopefully better hours, dude. Dude, some of your shit sounds rough.
I feel like anything trucking related is fucking just rough.
Oh yeah, for sure anything trucking related is rough, but some of the freaking stories he was telling about his hours sound even worse. Working for a local auto repair as a servicer? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, dude. What would you be doing as a servicer? Just desk work or also doing mechanic shit? I left the last shop because of stress. L's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I heard some of the stresses. I would have left that place too, and I'm not a mechanic. I have no idea how to do any of that shit.
Yeah, no. I hear mechanics get paid pretty well if they're like an owner mechanic, but
I would hope so, considering the service costs on just vehicles in general, dude, are outrageous.
I was talking to some of the Jiffy Lube guys, and they're charging an arm and a leg for some shit, but yeah, they're only getting paid like 20 an hour. I'm like, dude, you're charging me like close to $200 for like an air filter replacement and all this other, and like a few other minor things.
And that's just for the labor. Like that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're charging me close to $200 for this shit, but the dude's only getting paid 20, and I'm like, dude, you're getting fucked, and I'm getting fucked.
He's absolutely getting. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you're based off of, I don't know, like I have no knowledge over this like at all, but based off of the people I've talked to and the conversations I've had, it sounds like you can make bank if you work for kind of like a family auto repair or like a private business, as opposed to like something like a Jiffy.
My God.
The dude was starting out, to be fair, but yeah, no, it was a Jiffy Lube, and it was his first year, but it's still 20 an hour is rough for a mechanic, in my opinion, especially given I was getting bent over on my fucking charges.
Yeah, bro, someone was pocketing that cash for real.
Fucking Jiffy Lube corporates pocketing that cash at large.
Where's this guy Jiffy at? I'm gonna punch
Yo.
him.
Wait, speaking of switching jobs, Flip, I heard your brother left a certain place.
Wait, what?
Yeah, your brother is working for not the place he was before, and he is working for
The competition.
kinda. No.
Which brother?
Not. No, not Daniel.
Oh, the younger one. He didn't tell me shit about getting a new job.
Yeah.
That's fair though. He was working ungodly hours.
Oh.
No, he's doing something about something to do with like security when it comes to like I think like credit cards.
I'll shoot him a text or give him a call later then. I'd be surprised, but at the same time, based on what he's told me, like he's been in a position where he could leave his current job and live very comfortably for a few years without working. So I imagine he might have taken a pay cut just for less stress, because I do know the job stress was killing him.
That's just bonkers to me. Like, what do they have him doing every single day? Like,
he was a Linux admin, so basically, he was in between Linux admin and systems architect. So he was basically literally hand coding the entire warehouse system by hand himself.
yeah, but why did like changes need to be made on the day?
Because they were transitioning off of a system that was charging Hy-Vee like $100,000 some odd a month onto a system that like would only cost them a few, like tens of thousands a year. And so because of the skeletal like structure of the new system, the daily resets are definitely a larger like part of like hot fixing it all.
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that there is many a problem with anything that company has their nose in, and
Yeah, that's kind of my big thing is.
I mean, cause like that's the thing is like, bro. I mean, like, is I don't know what in the world like they must
Son
have
of a
been working,
bitch.
because I know the system is absolutely just jank city. So like,
Yeah, no, arguably it's still better than it used to be, but yeah, no, it is still Jank City.
also completely agree. Freedom, stress is a no go.
Yeah, man. I feel like people really undermine like exactly the stress when it comes to like working. And I say people as in like people who don't work the same fucking position and or job that you do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, that is 100% the case.
and then like I definitely refer to like higher ups or like people in charge or like
I'm all about the whole concept of I wouldn't ask him to do a job I'm not willing to do.
exactly, man.
Yeah. That's why
Son
I
of a
actually
bitch.
I really vibe with my current situation, just because like the job is like, it's not glamorous by any means, but it's so stress free, dude. Like my job is not stressful, you know. Like, Michael, you say whatever you want, dude, but we have it good. Like we don't we are stress free, dude. Like literally the only thing we ever have to worry about is whether or not we're gonna have like an hour in overtime. That's it. Like,
You know,
Speaking of overtime,
I've always wondered exactly what you do for work, but you definitely don't say that on stream.
I mean, I'll talk about what I used to do for work, and I'll say it was very similar to what he does for work. I used to throw boxes for the local big corporation at a warehouse. And it was just backbreaking labor because like you're throwing like 70-pound boxes and you're expected to like get close to like, what is it, 500, 600 pounds on a pallet in under half an hour?
oh, I mean more than that. I can attest to
Easily
this,
more
bro.
than that.
This place was bad.
What should
It
I
was-
give him for weapons, Renz? If I choose Mimic over Tish. Fucking bitch, man.
But yeah, no, speaking of overtime, I was looking at my time cards recently, and I didn't realize that I was putting in a minimum of 8.5 hour days every fucking week. I always thought I was getting the better of like work, and to be fair, I still have enough of a down patch to be playing random games, but I unintentionally work overtime every day.
Should I just go get this glove wart? Oh man.
Just get the glove wart, transition over to the mimic tier for this fight.
All right, let's see how that goes. Let's where do I even begin to look for this fucking thing?
Mike knows. Mike knows all.
I call upon the god of guidance.
Rens.
Oh, Rens. Oh, guidance of grace. Guidance
Yeah, Will
of
said he was
Rens.
going to come up and have me do his taxes in the near future, so I'll ask him about his new job then.
Bro's got the Ren syndrome.
Bro, I always got Ren syndrome. God damn it, no, 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 no. There's something in
Oh,
there. Is that it?
dude.
Oh, man, oh, man.
So for whatever reason, that just reminded me of this because Ren's sounds like Ben's, and like I was watching like a YouTube video about like the how dark and creepy the ocean is.
Oh yeah.
Which I love that, dude. I'm so fascinated by that. But like dude, the ocean literally can kill you if you come out of it too fast. Like that is insane, man. Like do you guys know what the bends is?
Yeah, it's when you come up from a dive too quickly, and it causes like heart palpitations, lung issues. It's basically just like crush syndrome on some level, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean you implode. It's
Yep.
really
Wait,
weird.
Rens,
Reverse crush syndrome.
was I going the right way? Do I just exit out and go on the right side? It's by a grave? Go on branches. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
This place
Well,
is tripping.
I was watching good old Hassan react to like this ocean video because apparently he's like really terrified of the ocean, which
Don't fuck with the ocean.
I mean, yeah, I can relate. I mean, dude, the concept of like open, like deep water is so terrifying, dude. It's so scary. Like, I don't care who you are, man. Like, if you like put, bro, if you know that scene from Finding Nemo, this is what like first traumatized me as a kid, dude. That scene from Finding Nemo when he's like chasing.
Down there?
What was he chasing? I don't remember, but like he's like flying through all these coral reefs, and then suddenly there's just a drop off, and it's just empty abyss, like just nothing, dude. That is so terrifying. Like just like being in the ocean, like looking down, and just like you don't see anything. You just like there's nothing.
Run out of building entrance. Oh.
And then like you like add on like the fact that there could be literally anything. I mean, you know, like 90%, estimated 90% of species in the ocean haven't even been discovered yet. So you add that on there, like, oh, there's 90 different species of like 90% of species of things I don't even know could be down there like trying to kill me. You know, like it's nuts.
Yeah, no, I think I would fuck with heights again before I fuck with the ocean.
Oh, go left after entrance? Oh, well, I went the wrong way. Oh, but I got a Hero's Rune 5, which, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. W, man.
And then there's that like abyssal gigantism where everything that lives where there's no light is like massive.
Super big in order to deal with the pressure.
Yeah.
Wait, what are y'all talking about? I'm like super.
So
like...
so you get deep enough underwater, and in order to compensate for the massive pressure that exists in like the ultra deep waters of the ocean, most animals, most fish end up having to like just be born and grow to super massive sizes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just abyssal gigantism just refers to like like the fact that things like deep that live really deep usually are massive. Like
Yeah, kind of like how like we know about the gigantic squid, but we theorize about the colossal squid down at the
Dude,
bottom of Marianas Trench.
I'm an avid like I'm for it, dude. Like when you talk about like theoretical like sea monsters, right? Like quote sea monsters,
Well,
like
yeah, because we don't know what the fuck's down there, man. Like
yeah,
So, as an interesting
we've only
concept,
like fucking like discovered like a small fucking fraction of what exactly could even be just underwater by itself, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like so scientists speculate that we have only discovered 10% of the species that live in the ocean, which is insane. Like that's nuts, dude. Like that's so many like things that we don't know if it exists, you know, like there's so much unknown. I think that's why I love the ocean, dude, is because there's so much unknown. And I'm like really big into
fuck.
like really big into like uncovering like mysteries and truths and stuff like that. And I've always been fascinated with the whole like Loch Ness
Gonna-
monster.
just gonna bankroll Kira's next stream. He's going to be playing Subnautica.
They have found fossils of giant sloths. You know,
Good,
it's funny
dude.
you mentioned the whole giant sloths thing.
This was the next one I wanted to actually touch on was the dinosaurs.
Yeah, there's like, there have been like God damn it. There have been stories of like, you know, like the mountains that are like in a circular like
You're talking about Noah's Ark, like they moderately confirmed that was what what they believe it is this week. I think.
yeah, like you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like the mountain range that's like in a perfect circle. Like the only way in is like by helicopter. Like you drop in.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
they said, like there's like they potentially may have found evidence allegedly that there are like giant sloths or like even like other primordial life forms within those like areas. You know, like, and they're all undiscovered shits. You know, like who knows what's really out there.
Yeah.
Dude. Honestly, man.
Okay, so in terms of the dinosaurs, like obviously abyssal gigantism, it's the pressures underwater that force like these behemoths to be forced into existence and to be forced to grow. What about the dinosaurs? Why were the dinosaurs so big, and why were the prehistoric, the Cretaceous, and otherwise even mammals and like birds so large? Is another question scientists have asked, and like the best theory they've had is like core samples estimate that like the oxygen content in the air was like 3 times as high back in those periods, and that's why is like just with enough oxygen, like things can grow to supermassive sizes. But, and here's the more interesting thing, humans cannot survive in an oxygen pure environment higher than about 9% oxygen in the atmosphere.
Yeah, friends, I found that shit. I don't even give a fuck that I died like 20 million times.
Yeah, no,
So you're saying that humans wouldn't even have existed at this time?
Yeah, no, humans literally couldn't exist at this time because the oxygen was too dense, is what scientists claim. Because too much oxygen actually ends up damaging like our bodies and our bloodstreams. Which is why even like when we're pushing oxygen, the maximum we go up to is 15%.
Oh, dude, I have
When it
the
comes to like
Somber Stone
hospital
5.
settings.
I totally forgot, dude. Now I have all the somber stones accessible, and then I have all the other somber stones, I think. I do. And now I got all the glove warts, bro. We're on that shit today. We've got it all now. Got all the fucking bell bearings.
Yeah, dude, I just want to know like where all of the like early like the early like depictions of things such as like the Kraken and like the Leviathan or whatever, like, you know, like why were there like so many accounts of this like similar creature that date so far back?
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that like the Leviathan, I think was like not even super long ago, actually. Like, I'm actually gonna look this up.
You would just give Mimic Rivers of Blood. Did I put a second katana in his hand or just the Rivers of Blood?
I've heard stories about like the reason why we found the giant squid was just because they theorized that there was a predator deeper down that was pushing the giant squid closer to the surface. And that likely is the case. Is just like a pod of giant squid got pushed closer to the surface because some unknown predator was pushing them out of their normal hunting and breeding grounds.
Dude, that is nuts. Actually, yeah. So that is another thing. Apparently, like massive, like giant squids have like been dying too. So
Something's murderizing them was what I'd read.
yeah.
Which then brings up the question: what the fuck is killing these things that are so massive that we don't even know how to deal with them?
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Like that's crazy. Because I mean, like, yeah, and we don't even like we haven't seen like the very, 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 very bottom of the ocean. You know, like we haven't seen like all the way down. I mean, we've gotten pretty dang deep, but you know, the question.
You think a frost katana?
Give a little bit of a defense debuff.
I mean, I don't have anything frost related. That's the shitty part. I can give him determination. Aw, dude, I don't even have the whetstone for it. Renz, don't be upset with me, bro.
You might not have a frost katana.
I may not have the potential item necessary to debuff defense. I wonder if many sea creatures hear subs long before they can be deployed.
Yeah, they probably hear
absolutely.
like they probably hear the ultrasonic stuff that we use for radar, and they're just like, nope, bail.
Well, I'm sure they
Time to get
feel the
outie.
vibration of like the water, like because you know they're, you know, I mean I could be tripping.
Well, so I've seen some Facebook videos. It's like this is what it sounds and feels like when a sub is like going nearby and the radar is going off. And apparently, if you get too close to the sub, if you're like free diving, you get too close to a sub, like the sound waves could rip your organs apart.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh well, then, dude. We're probably notifying everything within like a 20-mile radius with those things.
Yeah, like that's the big thing is like our radar tech uses sound in order to track and try to figure out, oh well, this is what's going on down here.
And we already know that many sea creatures use sound and sonar on the so it's like.
But you know, one of the videos I was watching, like the sonar wave, even far enough away where it could be heard very loudly by the freedivers on cam, it actually like blew the like sediment on like the ocean floor bed away because of how like powerful the sound wave was.
Bruh.
There could be potential mermaids that hide from
We
us.
don't know. True. Well, the manatee was always mistaken as a mermaid too. I think that's where the legend originally started. Or at least that's the commonly held belief, as far as I've read, is the manatee was always mistaken for the mermaid.
So the Leviathan is mentioned in several different religions, apparently.
Yeah, but the Leviathan is generally a two-mouthed crocodile, generally, in terms of like visual depictions.
It just says it's like a sea dragon. But it's like mentioned in like multiple religions as like I don't know, a
Great
thing
devourer of kind of.
Yeah, like something like the only thing like or something that is above man when it comes to like the food chain sort of thing.
Yeah, no, that very much is the case. Yeah, if I remember right, it's like Leviathan translates loosely in one of the ancient languages to like endless hunger.
Dude, that's so dope. I hope that exists. That's
Like we in the English language associate the Leviathan with just like super massive like sea monster, but yeah, no. Endless hunger. He just eats and eats and eats.
I mean, like, obviously there are like some things, you know, it's like there's no shots exist at Hulu, you know, like there's just nothing. Like there's no like
Oh,
it doesn't
that bleed was perfect.
it doesn't like fit into like any like actual scientific like realm that we know as humans. So it's like there's just no shot. But something like the Kraken, you know, like a massive squid, or like a Leviathan, you know, like a huge like crocodile. Because I mean, you know, sea creature. I mean, fossils we found of sea creatures were big. You know, the megalodon was huge. So it's
Massive.
like something like that could absolutely exist or existed at one point.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's honestly really interesting that like we have these legends, but also it begs the question, how did they know?
Yeah, well, it's like that's the thing is like how did we get multiple accounts from people? You know, like like usually like myths and legends like usually always have a sliver of truth, right? Like stories always have like these like they were started from a truth, but then they kind of get like blown out of proportion. So it's like I definitely believe that there was like something crazy going on that people definitely saw. That's kind of like the whole the Loch Ness monster. Like, you know, so many people have like
Quote,
talked
seen
about that.
and talked about it and interacted with it.
And I mean, like Lake Ness is very big and it is connected to the ocean. So I mean, it's like something like that like is entirely possible. You know that they saw something like that was undiscovered by man. I'm not saying they saw like a massive sea monster or like a actual like plesiosaur that's still alive. Like, but it's just like it's entirely possible they saw something that wasn't discovered because that happens all the time. Like when we discovered the eel shark like a few years back, you know, and everyone's like, "What the heck is that thing?"
Or the blobfish in recent memory too. That one was a very recent discovery.
Oh yeah.
And what's really ironic about the blobfish is originally people are just like, oh, look at this ugly fish, but it actually looks a lot different when it's in its like hyper freaking pressurized environment, and it's just in constant pain in like the fish tanks that we have it in our aquariums because we can't supply it the aquatic pressure it needs to live comfortably.
That's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah. The whole reason blobfish look ugly as shit is because their bodies are just suffering from a constant case of the bends.
Bro, come the fuck on.
Yeah, it says that they're a deep water fish. They live off the coast of Australia between 2,000 and 4,000 feet deep.
You're so close with the fucking tier.
I know. I'm honestly, I'm thinking about removing talismans before mimic tier spawn. And
Oh,
then,
just so scar seals aren't affecting him nearly as much.
and then yeah, equipping them for myself for my own personal buff, but like just
You might need to consider killing that fucking guard then.
Nah, I'm okay because I can move around during boss fight to equip shit. Like he's already gonna have.
What other buff talismans do you have? Because I see you're still using the golden scarab.
Oh fuck.
Like, would there be something worth using in lieu of the golden scarab in order to further buff your stats instead?
Not really. I don't really have any other good.
Dude, oh my gosh, apparently
I mean, I guess I can use ritual sword.
so people it's estimated that there's only 420 blobfish still alive, which I'm not sure how they come up with that number, but like that is on the brink of extinction.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me actually.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, just give me a clear-cut answer on this.
Okay.
You mean to equip your
I
tier
had the
with the
wrong-
knife?
Yeah, fuck. I fucked up.
It's like, ooh, he gave him the knife and the seal.
Yep, I done goofed, but it's whatever, I guess.
Apparently, it is widely believed that there's only one blobfish alive in captivity right now.
Oh, right on. Never mind then. Cool. So they just live in their pressurized environments. I always thought that they were in captivity because you see all the freaking like pictures and stuff of like the deflated blobfish.
I think it's probably all of the same blobfish.
That poor martyr.
Yeah, it is believed that Bob is the only live blobfish in a display in an aquarium in the world right now.
Oh, so it's all just one picture of one blobfish in pain. You know,
Yes.
that is
And
better
yeah.
than the alternative situation, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, a Japanese aquarium.
So that was the move. I just equipped the wrong weapons for my mimic.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's doing good. He's doing good. He's tanking hits. He's grinding it out. And then no.
All right, so let me make sure
I'll
I
be
have
back
the
in a
right
minute.
shit.
Got to refill some waters before stream.
Yeah, do that, dude. Fucking do your thing, man. Man, bro, I'm
No.
honestly hungry again. Like, bro.
Best of luck, Umbra. When I
No.
get back, you better have killed this thing.
Bro, dude, you know it, dude. I'm about to like body this thing. We're about to get a W. I'm about to get maidens.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is terrifying. What? Bro, I wish you guys could see these pictures. Dude, the gulper eel, bro. What? These things that exist are just so freaking crazy. What the heck?
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
What?
I wasn't expecting to like kill this fucker so quickly, or like get him to the second phase so quickly.
Initiate maiden.
No, 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 no. Fuck, dude. Oh my motherfucking god, dude. This is working though. This is working. I should have just stuck with the katana. Bro, blood loss is the way here. The black knife for once is not the move. Okay. I'm gonna get Flip, I failed you. Failed you. I'm not hitting it in the Gunusi, bro. right in the Ganusi.
So apparently I have to be mindful about how loud I am. Give me a second, putting my headset on.
Ah, is mom and dad getting mad?
Well, no, my roommate Tanner and his girlfriend are sleeping here tonight. Tanner normally crashes at his girlfriend's place whenever I stream.
Ah.
Yeah, so when I get streaming, I'm probably gonna have to keep it down a little bit. No super loud voices, as it were.
Oh, okay, so I'll be using my monotone monologue voice. Hello, welcome to the
Rebooting.
rebooting to my monologue. Hello and welcome. My name is Flip Flop. Hello, it's me. I am Flip Flop.
Hello there, Flip Flop. I am Love Shaft.
Oh yeah, what was it? Soft Boy, right?
Welcome to the adventures of Softboy and Love Shaft.
Right now we're a superhero team.
What the fuck was that?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Looking at pictures of the pelican eel, bro. Like, I'm having nightmares tonight, dude. What the
Austin
heck?
is just on one for freaking
Marine life.
marine biology.
Dude, it's so cool. I mean, like, you can clearly see, like, where people get inspiration for, like, the concept of aliens and stuff, because this is just nuts.
I mean, you never know, man. Like asteroids, and like before even our time, like we've been getting hit with asteroids and comets, like forever, man. Like, who knows what was carried along with like these asteroids? Like what, like
Oh, yeah. and the amount of them-
microorganisms that came like on the fucking hydrogen parts of comets and shit.
Bro, and the amount of them that land in the ocean are, majority of them, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually an interesting one I heard from Neil deGrasse Tyson recently. So technically speaking, mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, like the edible ones that are like in food and such, are genetically more similar to beef than fishes.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
You can trace the portobello mushroom's common ancestor to beef cows today, and the genetic split occurred much more recently than the genetic split between beef cows and most fish.
Fungi, huh?
Yep. Yep. And what do people say whenever they describe eating portobello mushrooms and like those large filleted mushrooms? They have a meaty taste.
I mean, yeah, kind of. But it's weird because fungi is literally just like a massive nervous system.
Fucking shit, dude.
Also, Mike says, I don't believe it's possible for life to survive the atmosphere. But like, what
Not
about
true.
what about for things though that live, in unbelievable amounts of pressure? Like, is there any correlation there? Does the ability to survive in tons and tons of pressure?
Correlate to surviving entry,
I don't know. Probably not, but
maybe.
I mean, all I'm saying is that they obviously possess, like abilities to survive like the harshest environment you could imagine.
I can see that. I think.
I mean, it's nuts because like there's so many different factors that go wrong, like when a human tries to dive that deep, because not only are you going to be dealing with tons and tons of pressure, right? Like eventually, like you will just straight up die if you go down too deep as a human, but you have to deal with the pressure, and the deeper you go, the more corrupt your oxygen becomes, and you actually like you actually like get drunk. You know, like you get like, I don't remember what the technical term for this is, but like you basically are straight up drunk.
I think is what's called actually.
Is when you go down too deep, you kind of like, you're incoherent and stuff like that. So I mean, like, you have to be like mindful of all these things, like how much oxygen you have, how much time you have, how deep you go, and like obviously you have to be able to account for, you know, like the fact that you might be brain dead when you're down there. Like, so it's like, I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I mean, all signs point to like, humans stay away. Like, do not go here. But at the same time, like, that's why it's so cool.
Water
so, like,
intoxication is
my
the
mimic
term
died as
apparently.
fuck.
that's kind of an underwhelming name for.
But it's a lot worse than normal intoxication though, because normal symptoms are headache, confusion, irritability, drowsiness, personality changes, changes in behavior, and hallucinations. You straight up can go schizophrenic by going too deep underwater.
Yeah, that's just what you need when you're in the pitch black, dude, down there.
You start seeing and hearing things.
You don't even need to be hallucinating, dude, to be scared out of your mind. Like, you're already gonna be seeing things that like look like they'd be from a dream. I'm sitting here like perusing the images of like various different deep sea life, and like, oh my gosh, dude, these are like sleep paralysis demons.
Fuck, man.
Oh wow, got a bunch of every single time. It's always a bunch of notifications. I don't know why I'm always surprised.
How could something survive traveling through the vacuum of space for millennia and then re-entry into the atmosphere? Listen, I'm not saying that anything does, but like, what if, you know, like.
I mean, conceptually speaking, if say it was a hollow core ice comet, it could potentially be protected against entry and the pressures of space, but like that would be a very specific situation, and then the creatures that would be living inside of that, where like the water isn't frozen all the way through, would be creatures that would have to be able to survive massively negative temperatures and like all of the pressures of space, not just the pressures that we have here on Earth.
Well, I mean, it would only have to be protected enough to get through the atmosphere.
We're talking an object having to travel literally for eons, tens of thousands of years minimum to make it here from wherever it came from. And the things inside the comet would have to have been living, reproducing, and having a viable food source for those eons. And that's where I get the whole question of like, maybe not.
Well, I mean, but if it's frozen though.
I mean, that is kind of the estimation, is like protozoic bacteria came in on one of the comets that hit Earth, and that's how life started. And those were frozen inside of the comet.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's like probable by any means.
Oh God, no.
God damn it.
How does life even get onto a planet?
I mean, yeah, valid. It's like, I'm just saying that, like, you know, there are things beyond human understanding. You know, I mean, like, for example, the ocean. Like, we don't know anything about it. We don't even know like what causes. Like, there's like we know we can speculate as to why creatures are massive down there, you know, as like an adaptive evolutionary standpoint, but
God, perhaps.
we
Oh,
don't
yeah, no,
actually know what we don't actually know what like causes from a scientific standpoint like gigantal or abyssal gigantism. You know, like we don't even know like what that phenomena is.
we can just speculate and have our best bets, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you know, honestly, this is one of those main concepts that like a lot of like long-term scientists do agree on. Is like the more you study science, the harder it is to be an atheist. There's very few scientists that have been in the field for as long as like a lot of the keynote speakers have been that don't like prescribe to some form of religion. And the scientists I can think of are just stubborn or maintaining a public image for that, just because.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. I'm not gonna. I mean, science, and I will say spirituality definitely are hand in hand. But I'm not gonna say science and religion are hand in hand.
Well,
right?
I'm not saying like a specific faith. I'm saying the belief in a higher power. In terms of religion,
I would agree with that.
you have to believe in some kind of almighty creator at some point in line in order for any scientific theory to be justified. Because otherwise it's like, ooh, something happened out of nothing. Like all of creation occurred out of absolutely nothing by happenstance. Who knows why or how it really occurred? Like nothing. Like it. Science either has to have this understanding that there's one incident in all of existence and all of creation that cannot be explained, or we can just have some blind faith in a spiritual creator for that one thing.
Yeah, but who's to say we know like the complete like fucking complete laws of physics, right? Like,
And that's also true. I mean, I will say theoretical physics is basically bunk because of the concept of dark matter. Mike's actually spoken about this one too. Basically, anything that theoretical physics can't actively prove mathematically or physically, they just prescribe it to some theoretical metal that we eventually will discover in the future that then allows for all of their theoretical rules to actually become true.
Wait, dark matter?
Dark matter literally is like the exclusive proof for most theoretical physics arguments. Is this mystical metal that proves all of the math that they've been doing is real. And without it, all of theoretical physics like basically collapses underneath itself.
Well, okay, so there's dark matter and there's also like a concept of antimatter, correct? Like there's something.
Yeah.
There's like one of them isn't proven and one of them is. I don't remember which or which.
I think antimatter has been proven because something truly cannot exist, apparently, based on like the black holes and stuff like that.
well, yeah, but it's all because of like the distortion of what time and space are in a black hole. Like their roles are like in complete distortion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just kind of goes like this, you know. Like we exist in our own little bubble, our own little world, literally, in a universe that is so vast and massive. Like we are just a speck. Like we don't know anything.
Fucking bitch, dude. So fucking dumb.
I vibe with that, dude.
But like, you know, like I don't know. I definitely have some takes on this, right? Like I like. Like I said, I love mystery and the unknown, right? But I definitely believe that like there's something out there. Like humans aren't God, you know? Like we're not. We're definitely not. And I don't think that any one religion, it'd be insanely like close-minded to say that any one religion has the entire history of the universe painted out and knows.
And I'm not
But-
saying that. I'm saying they're like the study of science basically requires the belief in some almighty creator. I'm not saying a specific religion is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that, well, I mean, yeah, because honestly, like, science and, like I said, spirituality do go hand in hand. Like, you can't really, like, science is kind of like the formula that all living and physical objects must abide by, right? As where spirituality is like the things that aren't physical, you know, abide by. Like, for example, right? Like, brain waves are actual, tangible, recordable things, right? Like, we can actually, like, you know, dreams and like thoughts are actual energy that are projected from us. They can be recorded. And like things like that, you know, energy can be given off. It's not a physical, it's not like a physical thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like something that can be recorded, but also like where does it go? You know, because you know the concept of energy can't be created or destroyed is obviously true. You know, like there's no doubt. You know, so it's like where does our energy go when we die, right? Like our brains just turn off. You know, like what happens there? So it's like, of course there could be like this whole like this, if we could say the spiritual realm is literally just like, you know, like all around us. It's just like the intangible like energy given off into the world. You know, we could say that that's like what it is, or that we go back into the world, you know, because we're organisms and we're like a larger system. And like I like to think that, you know, like an organism is always made up of smaller organisms, right? So we have like, we are made of cells, and we all live on Earth, right? And the Earth, in like a kind of a sense, is kind of its own like entity. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of an organism in its own right, because it has things operating on it, like working together to make it function. You know, and then the Earth fits into the solar system, and then so on and so on, right? So it's like, if you kind of think about like that, like our entire universe is like a massive organism. Like we all play a role in like the functionality of it. So it's like one could say that the universe itself is God, right?
Oh yeah.
Like it is alive. Like we are, like everything together is alive.
I forget which pseudoscientist / philosopher theorized that, but like it essentially comes down to like everything in the universe is alive, and honestly it's just one giant living organism, and we're each of us as an individual person is just a function of the larger universe's ecosystem. And
Yeah.
you know like how like a wave is just something that the ocean does, the universe just persons.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Well, like literally your existence, your actions are literally just a function of the universe. Like much in the way that, you know, like the ocean waves, the universe persons.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of a dumb way to say it, I'm sure, but still it makes sense to me.
I get the analogy though. I mean, I agree with that, honestly. Like I've kind of had this thinking for a little while now.
No!
I definitely like to believe that, you know, that's how it is.
He literally
Because, I mean,
died. He literally died. He literally died!
You see, I feel like Umbra's just like channeling Nietzsche at this point.
Okay, I have a better strat.
He did literally die.
I have a better strat than the Mimic, right? Like the Mimic was going good, but he dies too early because he's too aggro, and he like it's me potentially, right? So like I'm gonna throw out Tish as a way to draw aggro, and I'm gonna go in with blood loss, and you know, obviously that was working. Fuck, man, but he didn't let me heal, man. Like he was too aggro on me, and like that was the issue there. Fucking shit, bro.
You're getting there. You're getting closer and closer, honestly.
It's there. It's literally in the bag right now, man. Like this is the issue I'm having.
Yo, do you think that a person's like experiences and memories make who they are?
I think on some level, yeah. Like, it's a question of nurture versus nature, dude. And yeah, I think there's a lot to be said about nature. Like, a person can naturally be just a shithead, a bad person. I think that much is true. But I also think, like, in my heart, that like a bigger part of like who you are and what you can be is your environment and who you're around. And so it just begs the question, if someone has the opportunity to like improve their situation, improve the people they're around, or improve like the lessons they're learning from the people they're around, and they choose not to, then it's a question of like, what are you doing then, bruh?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, some people might have a disposition to,
Yeah, some people
you know,
might have a
be
disposition to violence, be a shithead, do crimes, or be smart. Some might have a disposition to be bookish or quiet, keep to themselves. And then it's their choice in order to kind of get out of that shell and like nurture a different personality or a different approach to life.
yeah.
But overcoming nature is really tough for a lot of people.
I'm
done.
yeah, I like to think that like the concept of like a soul is kind of like your experiences and your memories, right? Like it is that intangible thing, but we do know exists because of the energy that we give off, right? Like it's that thing that like is always with us and makes us who we are. So it's like, and like much how religion describes how like a soul has to go somewhere after you die. Science also would, say that like this energy must go somewhere when you die, right? Like that is something that must go somewhere. Like your body's gonna deteriorate, but like, these intangible waves, like they won't. They're going somewhere. So I like to think that that's like a person's soul, like more or less.
Well, and then there comes up the concept of just the continuous entropy of the universe then there too. Like, so one of the theories is like, yeah, like there's a finite amount of energy in the universe, and once everyone dies, and the universe slowly gets colder and colder, like nothing more can exist and nothing more will be. The whole concept of the heat death of the universe is what stems from the cycle of entropy.
I mean,
like I'm not a nihilist, to be fair. So like I'm not super big into the whole like, ooh, nothing matters, we're all gonna be dust and ash eventually. So like I'm not super big on the whole like concept of the entropic cycle, because like it's gonna be centuries, millennia, and eons into the future when it actually will matter. But at some point, yeah, I do think like eventually either our souls can't be recycled, or our time runs out. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, and that's, like, that's based off of, like, our perception of things now that could happen. But it's like, again, even if it would be a long, long time. So, I mean, obviously, things are not meaningless and, like, don't matter. Like, that's obviously not correct.
Oh yeah, no, everything matters in some way or another to someone or something, I think. And it just matters on like how much those people that the thing matters to you is how much that thing matters as well. But yeah, no, there's always a purpose to everything, I think. And on some level, finding that purpose is like one of the biggest purposes of our lives at large.
Yeah. And I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
sometimes,
one more,
like,
and I'm done.
sometimes you just have to, like, give something, like, a purpose for the time being, even if it isn't, like the truth. Like, it can be your truth, like
Yeah.
finding that reason for things in the moment, and, like, you know, like giving you a reason to carry on, taking like experiences, like positive experiences with you. And
Yeah.
so
I've never been a fan of the phrase "your truth," just because for some people it like ignores the truth.
Renz is being
Yeah.
ignored.
Rens will not be ignored. No one puts Rens in a corner.
no, I didn't ignore what he said. I just think
Endless
that
speculations
I
running
think-
in circles.
I just think that like what he says kind of had like a negative connotation there, but it's like speculation is all we can do as humans. So it's
Yeah.
running in circles is all we do, man. But I mean,
Yeah.
we can at least like take something positive from that. You know, like I think that speculating. I think that undiscovered truths are a beautiful thing. I think that mystery is a great thing, and I think the pursuit of that is even greater, because it gives us meaning. It gives us a reason to continue. So like, you know, I think that I don't vibe with the concept of speculation. It's like running in circles, just because of the negative connotation there. But yeah, I don't know. I forget what I was saying before that though.
I I don't remember either. Oh yeah, just finding purpose in like what you do.
Oh no, you said you're not a fan of the term "your truth," but
Yeah.
specific. Yeah, but for that, I use that just as an example because like I'm saying that everything has a purpose, but you may not know what that thing is until way later down the line. So in that context, like
Mm-hmm.
you kind of assign that a purpose, you know, like because you know it's not meaningless. So I mean, but you may not know what the meaning is in the moment. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I know this isn't meaningless. You know, I can like assign this to. I can make my own truth out of this for now until the real
Yeah.
truth is revealed. Sort of because I mean, you know, like personal truths, you know, aren't like even if something isn't the truth, like it can't be written off, you know, because experiences again are obviously super important. But it's like at the end of the day, obviously there is one real truth.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing. There is an objective truth. I do think that in many cases, where like it's an interpersonal conflict, there is such a thing as, you know, his truth, her truth, and the truth. And, you know, you can't necessarily be sure if you're going to find the objective truth. You can't be sure you're going to find the truth in a case where it's he said, she said stuff.
Yeah. Also, the truth that matters, the truth that matters is the truth that affects how we live. Everything else is entertainment. Yes, but I would argue that entertainment is insanely, because, again, like that kind of gives us a reason to push forward. You know, like if we're talking like, you know, just in terms of like how we all live our lives, like we all want to be entertained, like. Because entertainment is kind of in a way purpose, you know, like that's kind of like it's what you spend your time doing.
Dude, I'm getting so close. It's not even funny anymore. Why does he have to be like super movie and evadey and fucking just a defensive little shit, man?
He is a master of death.
Anyway, I'm gonna have dinner.
Dude,
Dinner's good.
I'm literally right here, bro.
Oh,
Got sausage for you.
hey, what?
You like sausage?
No, but I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not the biggest pork fan, except for pork chops.
Yeah, I gotta have those pork chops in bed, you know. But like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a huge sausage guy. That's for sure.
I like it with my biscuits and gravy.
You know what's really weird though is I do like sausage patties, but I don't like sausage links. And I mean, that's probably not like.
It is
There's-
wild.
I mean, that's very
Yeah, there's
common though, because I don't like sausage links either, but I do enjoy a sausage patty.
Okay. I wonder if it's like a texture thing or I have no idea because like
No, for me, it's definitely a taste thing. Maybe texture too, but I'm not really a fan of the taste of like a sausage link compared to a sausage patty. And maybe, I don't know if there's like even a difference. Maybe there is a difference.
I don't know. You're the first person that's ever like agreed with me on that, and I've always felt just kind of like crazy, but because I don't know, there's definitely something about it. Like I usually can't really finish sausage links. Like I just actually don't like them. But I love sausage patties. I can have them like in like an egg sandwich or something. But I don't know, man.
I feel like it might be what you're mixing it with. Like certain tastes and flavors are better mixed with other things. Like with your sausage patty, you said you're having it with eggs and otherwise, so you're likely having it in a breakfast sandwich, right?
Yes, but I could also eat it alone.
I mean, I like barbecued sausage, man. That's a different story for me.
See, I'm a fan of sausage links, but generally it has to be like with eggs or like gravy.
Oh, okay, I'm getting pretty hungry now. Good news is I still have like 700 calories I can eat today. Yes.
That's good on you.
Yeah, maybe more. I don't know. I haven't checked. But I do need to eat because I don't want to eat too late.
Alright, I'm done. I'm about to lose my fucking sanity. Dev!
I'm surprised you haven't already.
I know.
Hi, Dev.
No, I like how I say I'm done, but I am gonna try again. This is bullshit. I want to get this done. I know I'm like over the time. I'm definitely over the time because you're supposed to start. And
Well, I'm actually going right now.
oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go.
Fuck it then. I'm gonna keep going.
Wait, were you streaming when we were having the universe conversation?
Yeah, I was streaming for a bit of that.
Oh god. I don't even know what your stream or chat looks like right now.
Well, then Hex came through like, yo, I just woke up. Today's been a boring day, and that was it.
Yeah, well, they got the whole fucking like gist of our conversation just now. Don't know if that was a good thing to wake up to, but welcome to our stream. Oh shit.
Did I just go through that entire puzzle for no fucking reason? No, I'm sure there was a reason. I hit a lever. There had to have been a reason.
All right, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna make food.
Hey, cheers, bud. Enjoy your dinner.
All right, bet.
Dude,
See
that's
what
a
Umbra's chat's
fat
up to.
bet, dude. Say less, fam.
Fuck. I think I found the Mantis Tribe traders.
Oh, in the green path? Are you in the green path right now?
I'm in the Queen's Garden.
Okay, yeah, that's like near the green path though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely found traders.
They're using the Battle Sisters spiral attack, but they're flying like like flies. Shit on! Get shit on your ass!
Fuck, dude, this is so dumb, man. I don't understand. Like, I really don't. Like, for some reason, like, I'm like scared to stay aggro on him because he moves too much, dude. Like, and he like, as he evades, he throws those like fucking like what I do with the black knife. He throws the
Yeah,
black
yeah, yeah.
knife.
But he throws so many out.
Dude, yeah, and he's got like the waterfowl dance version of that shit, dude. It's so fucking dumb.
The macabre de muerta.
And like, man, I was gonna sink hours in some Hollow Knight practice, but I'm not.
But now you're focused.
I'm focused on getting the shit done on stream, man. I want to fucking win. I want to be the guy that wins. I want to get mad.
I wanna be the winner.
I want to get made in puss all day. How in the fuck?
Swimming, what fuck?
What the fuck?
2 more traders dead. I found the love key. Let's go. Oh, another trader.
Bro, this is trying to make me so mad.
That was completely unnecessary, but hilarious. Oh no. I think I found what would have been a boss room.
I'm gonna give myself until 9.
Solid, solid. And I just fell into the deep nest. I got fucked.
Good shit. Here we go. Now your game's really started.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flip Flop Gaming. My name's Umbra. We're out here playing that Hollow Knight.
We are on
Please-
the hollow
please.
grind.
Continue watching stream and get a free voucher for Silk Song.
Yeah, like I said, I've actually been speaking with the devs, and Silk Song was actually just a lie. They just wanted to hang out with Hornet. It was 100% one of those. I was trying to say earlier, if God existed and wants to be known, there must be a way to find answers. Well, I'm sure there is a way to find answers. It's just a matter of, are we capable of finding that way right now? Bruh. There we go, there we go, yo, there we go, heals and go. I fucked up. I missed my opportunity to go. All these bastards climb walls. existence because if God wants to be known, then he would make a way. It's God he wants. Well, I think this precludes the concept of free will, Mike. If God just actively gave the world at large a tool for him to be known and for him to commune with us, it wouldn't allow people to naturally seek him. It would. I guess this goes a lot closer to the Christian faith now, rather than say the spiritual faith approach. But if a tool is easily available to commune with an almighty power, there wouldn't be the availability for people to discover and find their own way. I don't know, Umbra. I don't think I've ever asked you if you were very spiritual or not.
See, I like to believe, okay, like, I'm not, like, I respect the boundaries of, like, all religions, right? Like, everyone has a higher power to believe in, of course. I personally believe in, like, you know, just, like, the flow of, like, how things go, right? Like, I'm not very, like, I don't believe in one God. I believe in, like, many, like possibilities based on how things have been, right? Like, just the reality of senses. Not necessarily like, oh, there's a God behind all this, or like one, like, deity, or many deities at that. I guess you can say like I entrust my belief in the universe per se.
Yeah, I vibe with that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, and I'm definitely a lot more spiritual, but I am also, you know, I do have a specific denomination I prescribe to.
What's that, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a very bad Catholic. I'm not a fan of, like, the whole, like, ooh, we have to go to church, you have to do this, that, and the other thing. I believe in the teachings of morality and justice that the faith has, but maybe not necessarily the ritualistic expectations that go with it.
I fuck with that.
Because, yeah, no, most churches I've been to, unfortunately, it's very much this this culture of, oh, if you're not tithing X amount every month, every year, then you're not allowed to be here. Oh, you're not old enough to be actually a member of the faith. This, that, and the other thing. And so I've been very burned by organized religion in the past, and so I don't really, like, enjoy the concept of a church. But, you know, in terms of a higher power, I think there definitely is one. I mean, obviously. But just a matter of how it presents itself to us has always been a question of great interest to myself. Yo, I found the fungal core. Let's go.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, I've just been randomly finding, like, a bunch of shit as I've wandered around kind of lost.
Meanwhile, I've been taking L's this whole time.
Yeah, do you have a death count so far? Or an or death estimation?
Man, honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Might help you out a little bit, keep you on track.
Fucking 2 hours worth of L's. You can calculate my L's by time. You can probably get a solid estimate.
Yeah, no, so it takes you about 5-ish minutes, it seems, per fight. So based on when you started the stream, I'd say your L's are probably equivalent to, um, you know, carry the 1 multiplied by pi, probably like 15 times.
Nah, man, it's definitely been more than that.
I hate the exploding fucking mushrooms.
I'm losing my fucking.
Oh, clearly.
I'm definitely gonna like fail epically tomorrow during Hollow Knight.
Yeah, you're getting no practice, so you're just like, I'm gonna raw dog this shit.
Yeah, dude, just fucking just chat that shit up, dude.
Just Chad, bro, that shit up. There's no concern this man has for winning or losing. He's just gonna win, gonna roll up, rock that shit, and then move on with his fucking day.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
There we go. Another one bites dust. Another section gone, and another section gone. I really gotta go deeper. Hey, I'm gonna kill you too. Another one bites the dust.
Fuck, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, again, I'm literally right there. He's almost dead. But he always has to fling those stupid.
God damn. You gotta throw that range out.
Oh my fucking god, dude. And like, I'm not like successfully behind a pillar, so I can't heal. But that was literally the one, man. Again. I'm getting sweaty. I'm fucking about to like kill people with my mind. Like, I'm about to develop like fucking psychokinesis and fucking destroy everything in my visual path.
Dude, that'd be fucking wild.
Dude, imagine.
Just rage so hard at a video game you develop psychokinesis.
For real, right? Dude, imagine.
Yeah, I'm normally so freaking calm when it comes to even like losing video games that it's very rare for me just to like rage quit. So I imagine if I ever did end up raging, I probably could develop psychokinesis over it. Yo, the king mushroom. With nothing to say.
Okay.
Swear to God, if I have to like have a specific rune equipped for the freaking mushroom core. Yo, another mask piece. Halfway there. Oh, back to the deep nest. but it's the mantis section of the deep nest.
No way! I fell off! My fucking god, dude.
You
I'm
fell
so-
off of the arena.
I had him in my fucking sights, dude. One more corpse piler would have been it! I'm losing my mind! I haven't hit anything. I haven't gotten physical, though, so I haven't all the way lost my mind. I got physical with my Linnea. Remember, I got physical.
Oh yeah,
there.
you're fucking through your controller. I remember.
Son of a bitch. I hit the 2-hour mark officially. This is okay. I've got to end it here, man. This is not funny anymore.
Not funny, not healthy, not good for your sanity.
I'm fucking losing it. I'm losing it. And I fell off again. All right. That's it, man. That's it. I'm done. I can't do this. Can't. Do I want to end it on a fucking on that though? Like falling? I want to
End it by killing the tree sentinel. You can get at least one win.
Nah, man. The tree sentinel is not a good enough win for me anymore. Like, nah. We're gonna spend the next 4 streams killing the next 3 bosses. Like, Horalu is not even this bad. Radagon's not even this bad.
Makes sense. I haven't fought either of them, so I couldn't tell you. I'm just demolishing the deepness. I don't know what your problem was.
I didn't have the lantern.
Oh, that makes sense.
I couldn't see. That was my problem. Couldn't see shit.
Yeah, because I'm just like crushing my way through here.
Your boy was lost. And my problem was I saved at a bench in the deepness without the lantern, so every time I died.
You just got more and more stuck.
Yep. Alright, I'm done. I'm ready to go.
Don't appreciate it, my dude. Oh shit!
Can't do this shit no more. I'm tired. I've done. I got nowhere today. We picked up the fucking bell bearing. That's...
Yeah, you picked up the bell bearing. You now have the mimic tier as well as the other thing. No, obviously not.
Not happy camper today.
But you know what? It's fine though, because we're gonna go flip flop right on that dick today. So make sure you subscribe.
Gotta flip flop right on that raid.
Yeah, flip flop on this. Yeah.
Oh, flip flop on this dick.
All right, so I managed to unintentionally get pulled into the goddamn